Your Majesty, I'm bringing you something the world's never seen before.
What if I told you that the device on your wrist right now was born from one of history's greatest love stories? She was Elizabeth I, the Queen, who defeated the Spanish Armada and turned England into a global superpower. But the gift that amazed her most wasn't a conquered kingdom or priceless jewels. It was something so revolutionary that it would change how humanity experienced time forever. This is the story of the world's first wristwatch, and the epic romance that created it. The year is 1571. Elizabeth I has ruled for 13 years and become legendary. At 38, she's the most eligible woman in the world. Yet one man stands above all others: Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester. Their relationship was the talk of Europe. Dudley was her master of horse, closest advisor, and quite possibly the love of her life. They'd known each other since childhood, and survived imprisonment in the Tower of London together. When Elizabeth became queen, she made Dudley one of England's most powerful men. Legend says when she appointed him master of horse, she told him, "Robert, you've always known how to handle wild things, including me." He reportedly replied with a grin,
"Your Majesty, I've never met anything truly wild, until I met your ambition."
So in 1571, Dudley commissioned something impossible: a tiny, jeweled clock worn as a bracelet. Every timepiece in the world was massive: tower clocks, table clocks, pocket watches. Wearing time on your body? Pure innovation. Imagine the moment at court. The Queen sits surrounded by ambassadors, nobles, and courtiers from across Europe. Dudley approaches with this mysterious, glittering object.
"Your Majesty, I present to you not just a timepiece, but time itself captured and made beautiful, worthy of the greatest queen in Christendom."
Elizabeth examines the delicate bracelet, her eyes widening as she realizes what she's seeing. "Robert, you've made time into jewelry. How perfectly revolutionary." A courtier whispers in amazement.
"Is that a clock on her wrist?"
Another gasps.
"Impossible. How can such a thing exist?"
But Elizabeth simply smiles, fastening the bracelet around her wrist. "Gentlemen, you're looking at the future, and the future fits perfectly." And with those words, she became the first human being in history to wear a wristwatch. But this wasn't just a romantic gesture, it was a statement of female power that echoed across centuries. In an era where timekeeping was masculine, Elizabeth wore time like a crown. Every glance at her wrist proved the impossible could become possible, just like her reign. Was this a love story? Absolutely, but it was also a partnership that changed history. While other suitors offered marriage alliances and treaties, Dudley offered her the future. Here's the mind-blowing part: the decision literally shaped the modern world. Fast forward 450 years, every smartwatch and fitness tracker traces back to 1571, when a queen decided time belonged on her wrist. Elizabeth and Dudley never married. Politics wouldn't allow it, but their partnership lasted until his death in 1588. And that wristwatch? She wore it for the rest of her life. In her final years, when courtiers asked why she still wore such an old-fashioned timepiece when newer, more elaborate clocks existed, Elizabeth would simply touch her wrist and say, "Some gifts measure more than time, gentlemen. They measure devotion." So the next time you check the time on your wrist, remember you're participating in a tradition that started with history's most powerful queen and the man who understood that the greatest gift you can give someone isn't possession, it's possibility. What do you think? Was this the most innovative romantic gesture in history, or was Dudley simply a man ahead of his time? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more incredible tales that shaped our world.